Hi, I'm Kathleen Leroy, and I'm a psychotherapist, coach, mental health counselor in Boulder, Colorado. Today I'm going to talk to you about what your first counseling session might be like. So if you're watching this video, my guess is you have not been to a counseling session before, which means that you're reaching out and you're doing something different. Good for you. So first of all, what's going to happen during your first session is you're going to do what's kind of called an intake. So the counselor is going to ask you lots of questions, and hopefully you're going to ask questions too, because what's happening during the session is to see if you all are a good fit. And it's just as important that it's a good fit for you as if it's a good fit for the therapist. So we'll start with what the therapist might be doing. The therapist is going to, first of all, find out why you're there. What was it that made you call to begin with, or look on the internet for a counselor? What was the event? What was the thing that was going on? So that'll be really important. But it's also important to hear about what life has been like with you for a while, and maybe back into your childhood as well. So learning about your history, some of the great things that have happened in your lives, some of the more difficult things, as well as some history about your family. So those will be some of the questions. Then together, hopefully, you all can take a look at what your goals are. What is it that you want to accomplish? If you could wave a magic wand, what would be different in your life? How would things be better? And this is a process that you need to do together with your therapist, because you know best. You know best what you want, and the therapist is there to support you and guide you and help you to make some changes or to learn some things about yourself that might help you to accomplish what it is that you really want. So part of that process is looking at your strengths. So your therapist should be looking for the things that you do really well and the things that you have to build on. If we live life coming from our strengths, then we're going to be happier, we're going to be more accomplished. Sometimes our strengths are hidden, and we don't even know what they are. Sometimes all that's ever been pointed out to us is what we do wrong. So that might be a challenge to find strengths, but a good therapist is going to see them right in that first session and point them out and use those as building blocks. So that's going to help you all come up with where you want to go. Now, some really important things that you need to know about your therapist are: how long has he or she been practicing? Why do they do this? What is it? What is it that interests them about doing this kind of work? And what kinds of things would their clients say about them? And just ask them straight up. Also, if there's any special techniques or tools or anything that they're going to be using so that you sort of know what to expect. And then ask some questions to yourself too, inside. Do you feel comfortable? Is this person genuine? Do you feel like you can trust this person? And it's okay if you can't. And you can always even ask for a consult. You don't even have to do a first session. But this isn't about the consult. This is about the intake and the very first session. A lot of times they're longer than regular sessions because it takes a little bit longer to get to know one another. So that's what your first session is going to be like. I wish you the best of luck, and good for you for taking care of yourself. The very, very best person to take care of you is you. Sometimes we want other people to take care of us, and they can help, but nobody knows better than you what you need, and good for you, because you're doing self-care, which is at the core, the very core of making changes in our lives, is taking good care of ourselves and knowing ourselves and knowing what we need and want. So I wish you the best of luck in your first session. If you have any other questions, or if I can help in some way, look me up, www.kathleenleroy.com, 720-924-7559. Thanks. Have as good a day as possible.